From 169 teams across 2 weeks, we are down to our last 16 teams. Welcome everyone to day 1 of the Ace of Asia Season 3 Finals, brought to you by GamelinG. I am Toasted Bread, and today we have a very special treat for you because it will not only be me that's playing the casting booth. I am joined by the very talented Cuckoo as well.
Hello everyone. Again, I'm back here on GamelinG. Just casted the PPNC just last night, but again, we are back here with the grand finals. Toasted. How do you want me to call you, actually?
Maybe you just can call me Toasted. I think that that'll be what people usually relate back to me. Okay, so
Okay.
Cuckoo. So this last 2 weeks, we've seen teams battle it out to reach this stage, this very stage right here. So this is where they make their final stand and where they battle out for that total prize pool of 1,000 Singapore dollars. So who in this current batch of teams is your money on right now?
Well, currently we see the usual Thai teams like FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan is a 3-time GamelinG champion for PUBG Mobile, and just recently on the gauntlet, they got the 3rd place out of all of the top teams for PUBG Mobile here on Southeast Asia. So I will go with FaZe Clan.
FaZe Clan, alright. I think based on my experience watching these teams, I cannot disregard Distrik51 Esports because they are a very aggressive team. Okay, so it seems that okay, so I forgot to actually bring up all the teams. So basically from the Philippines, we have XPLAY and TopGunz. Representing the red and white of Indonesia, we have NGID Esports, and my pick to win it all, Distrik51 Esports. So all the way from Mongolia, we have the team FROMHELL, and the Golden Boys from the Golden Land, we've got Are You Kidding and Smart X-Force from Cambodia. So like what you mentioned, Cuckoo, we have a lot of Thai teams coming in for these finals.
Yes, you are correct. Toasted. With all these Thai teams, I actually see familiar names. We see Tokio Striker coming from the PMPL Thai League right now, who's actually currently, I think, in the top 7 on their scoreboard. But now we are actually flying in the map of Erangel.
You are right. Oh, okay, I need to lock this. Okay. Okay, so first match of Erangel. What can we expect from this kind of maps, Cuckoo?
Well, we're going to expect such amazing plays here with all the Tier 1 teams across Southeast Asia. Like you mentioned, Distrik51 from Indonesia. A really familiar team that I've been casting all along here on GamelinG. And let's see if they can actually fare well with these Thai teams together with some Philippine teams here like XPLAY and TopGunz. TopGunz, Toasted, one of the Philippine teams who already qualified in the PMCO C wildcard finals. So we're gonna actually see a lot of teams, best teams across Southeast Asia. So it's gonna be exciting, man.
It's going to be very exciting. So from Thailand, we have a total of, I think, 9 teams. You have ActiveHydra, Story Esports, GELIDA LARIMAR, FaZe Clan, your pick, Cuckoo, BangKrirk BulWolf Esports, SKYFIGHT, Dolla, Onyx Esports, and Tokio Striker. So those of you guys who are very new to PUBG Mobile, maybe Cuckoo can explain what PMCO is actually all about.
Well, PMCO is the official tournament of PUBG Mobile. However, Toasted, we are in GamelinG Ace of Asia Season 3, and someone actually got knocked down already on our kill feed.
Oh, there's a very quick knockdown. Did not believe I catch that, but let's try to see who we have that's already been knocked down. So let's take a look at team number 4, Team GELIDA LARIMAR. Seems that they do have all 4 teams. It seems that one player may actually not have met the flight to Erangel. Actually, we are supposed to have about 64 players if I recall, but we only have 63 now. So let's take a look if any one of them has already been eliminated, and it does not seem. Oh, Pikachu has been eliminated actually. So yeah, you're right, Pikachu has been eliminated quite early on in this game. Let's see where Tokio Striker is currently at right now.
Yes, and this team actually, if you don't know yet, toasted from the previous GamelinG tournaments that we had. This team is actually called QC20 something before, and this team QC20 something now called Tokio Striker PMPL2, what they registered in our tournament, is a really good team. But however, Pikachu, one of their best fragger, already out in the lobby, so this is going to be a game changer for Tokyo.
Definitely will be an uphill climb for Tokyo, seeing as how their top fragger has already been eliminated. So Dolla has gotten a knock on Triple V. Dolla already, I believe it's Quivue has been knocked. Bonus as well. Bonus getting that elimination very early on in the game. So Dolla, another team which I personally have casted their games before. They are very aggressive teams, but they're just not making the plays based on previous games. They were quite dominant in a few games, but the consistency of that dominance is not really there. So I really hope, since this is the finals, they can come up on top.
Yes, you're correct. They're toasted, and we see Dolla, another Thai team that I'm familiar with, and they are really good. Can get a chicken dinner. There's a possibility. There's a big chance. However, we have all these top teams fighting for the championship, which is again the prize pool of 1,000 Singaporean dollars. I actually did see or saw someone on the kill feed from VVV TopGunz. From the Philippines, someone got knocked. I'm not sure if he got revive already or what, but hopefully newbie from VVV TopGunz. Oh no, he's actually dead already.
Yeah, so I believe the person that was actually knocked before could have been Dragon TG, because it seems that he has gained some significant damage from that last encounter. So most likely Dragon was the one that's been knocked, and Newbie was the one that was eliminated instead. So very unfortunate start for Team Triple V as well. They're already down by 3 players in the very early goings of the first map. Let's take a look at FaZe Clan. So FaZe Clan, quite popular in the FPS genre of games. So we'll see if they can claim this first chicken dinner. They are, like what I said before, Kuku, they are your pick to probably win it all. But I have a feeling they'll probably have a hard time, especially since we have a whole region of teams coming in for this finals.
Yes, that can be a possibility there, toasted. And but again, we have here Bullshark, one of the best snipers that I've seen so far here on GamelinG. If you give him a bolt action rifle, someone's head can actually get shot by this man.
So SKYFIGHT and Dolla getting that early knocked. Let's quickly take a look. Where is Dolla? So SKYFIGHT Saitama as well has been eliminated for SKYFIGHT. Saitama, I believe he's probably not the best fragger in the team. I have to believe it's Johnny K, but he is quite the support player. But Johnny K is getting a lot of fire in his direction, so he will probably need to quickly run away from this engagement.
Yes, that's right. He's down on low HP right now. He got the cover here, and he's actually up against XPLAY from the Philippines. This team from the Philippines, toasted. They are actually a top fragging team from the PPNC last night. And let's see. Oh, there you go. Looks like this team is now down to one person.
So it's left with Johnny K. Johnny K, will he be able to pull out any clutch moves here? But let's take a look at Team CSX. Team CSX, who Team SKYFIGHT was actually contesting again previously, but then I believe CSX has gotten the frags on Team SKYFIGHT. So Johnny K from SKYFIGHT, I've noticed that every single game he's had an at least average of 4 kills, but it's going to be a very difficult task here if he is left the lone survivor for Team SKYFIGHT.
Right, that's right. And we have here one of the players here gets knocked down. Like what I mentioned with XPLAY, they wanted to actually bounce back from last night because they actually didn't qualify to the PMCLC wildcard. So let's see, with that player being wiped out, let's see if they can actually qualify here or actually win some prize pool. on GamelinG.
So looking back at Team Story Esport, a team from Thailand as well. They are quite, I would say, a very patient team based from what I've casted in the past few games. They're a team that are really patient. They really wait for probably the last 2 circles before they jump into any kills. But we see that Team Onyx Esports already with 1 knock. Can they go to this finish?
Well, let's see if Onyx Esports, Onyx Esports actually already won on GamelinG Ace of Asia Season 2. So let's see if they can actually win again.
So they're currently going up against team number 7, I believe. Team number 7 is, of course, team from Mongolia, FROMHELL. The Mongolians being represented by FROMHELL. What are your thoughts on this team from Mongolia, man?
Well, FROMHELL is actually a really consistent team who's really trying hard to at least, win here on GamelinG Ace of Asia Season 3. Let's see if they have improved already, but I think they already got the revive that they needed here. One of the Onyx players is knocked down here, toasted.
So they've already been revived, I believe. Yep, Sky only has only been... Oh no, Sky only still not down yet. Oh, Limited has been knocked as well. So Sky only and Limited both knocked down for Team Onyx. Telly and Turi, the only 2 players left standing for Team Onyx. So FROMHELL, Godless. Turi knocked as well. So Telly, the only person left in Onyx.
I think he's gonna try to get away and bail out here.
But he's been eliminated. Very well
that was a shot
from
coming from Hell. Well, it seems like Toasted. Seems like FROMHELL has improved, and they actually eliminated Onyx Esports, which is actually a champion already here on GamelinG.
That was very surprising considering they are champions, but that is the unpredictable nature of such battle royale games. You don't know who will come out on top. You can be a champion in the first game, but you definitely will not be guaranteed a championship spot in the next game. So that was very surprising for me at least. Yeah. So Godless.
That Godless here, really good with the aim, and Team Onyx Esports really has to regroup. Like, they have to talk it out back in the lobby, and again, they are one of the best teams here in this lineup, the 16 teams that we have, but surprisingly, FROMHELL able to defeat them,
I was quite surprised by that engagement. I at least thought that they managed to get that revive. But unfortunately, I guess FROMHELL was a bit more aggressive, going for that push. They didn't want to be a very passive in the early goings of the game. So very surprised, but kudos to FROMHELL for the elimination on Onyx Esports.
Well, we have a lot of Mongolian teams that are really good in PUBG Mobile, like Team No Chance or maybe Team FROMHELL, and looks like they are showing us right now that they can actually defeat some of these Thai teams. But look at Yasnaya. This is in Yasnaya? Or no, this is actually in Apartments.
That in Apartments, correct. This is Team BK, team number 8, BangKrirk BulWolf. So they're the teams that actually came in from the revival round. They were just, I believe they were just very close to be direct qualifiers, but they were given another chance in a revival round, and they actually took it, and here they are in the finals.
Right, and here on GamelinG, this is the only place where you can have second chances, and they took the ball. Basically, Team BangKrirk from Thailand took the ball and able to qualify on that revival round. And let's see if they can actually fare well with all of these teams in the finals.
Let's see if they can actually use this second round to actually win it all. I mean, it'll be very interesting to see a team coming from the revival round instead of those direct qualifiers, So it'll be very interesting, and something that I would probably be looking forward to, because the revival round teams, they're not necessarily bad, but they were just missed out on probably a few points. Some teams even were out of the direct qualifiers by 1 point, and they made it count in the revival round, so they are back here in the finals as well.
Right, right. And talking about, I want to talk about again Onyx Esports. Onyx Esports just dominated the season 2 of Ace of Asia. The thing is, they were the first team to get eliminated in the first game, which is in Arangel. Still, there are 2 maps left for tonight, and again, there will be 2 days of grand final, so they still have a lot of chances to actually bounce back, right?
Yep, definitely, definitely. So even more second chances, but they've got to really make sure they take these chances by the Bullhorns, because second chances don't really last that long. So let's hope Onyx Esports can rebound from this early elimination from map 1 in Erangel.
Right, and looks like our TopGunz team, we have Waltz. Oh, look at what he's doing, man. He's trying to part and, get someone stuck inside that shelter.
Seems like Demigod, probably the one nearest to...
Let's go ahead and see if TopGunz here can try to wipe out, even though they only have 3 players left.
So they only had, they actually came in with 4 players, but newbie was knocked down very early on, so they just now left with 3 players. So it looks like they were trying to go inside the bunker, but thought better of it. And because I believe they were shot at, not sure from which direction, but we'll see how they will strategize their next move for this team.
Yeah, and they're now busy shopping the crate of the enemy that they actually defeated here, Dragon, one of the good fraggers here for TopGunz.
Okay, so it seems that they are going to contest against team number 11 from Indonesia, NGID. Let's see if what team NGID can see from their vantage point. So it seems that little hill is currently blocking their view, but it seems that Yitom, yeah, I think it's a bit hard for NGID to actually get that snipe from such a far distance, but you'll never know, because teams with sniping abilities, they are very good here. Especially, we see there Tom. But Tom gets a significant amount of damage from that peak going up against Dragon. Yep.
That is a good trade-off of shots there coming from TopGunz and NGID, and they both got headshot actually. Really good with that aim, right?
Yes, very good with them. I'm quite surprised that he was able to find out just that small hit in that distance, but nonetheless, both teams, both NGID and TopGunz, actually managed to get significant trade-off damage there. So we'll see if they can continue this trade-off damage, or will they probably rotate to get a better angle for that shot. So both teams currently only has 3 players left. Both team 3 players left, so they don't really have that trade potential, that rush potential that teams are looking for. Because if they rush in, they may trade off 3 versus 3, so both teams may be eliminated in the process. So you want that extra person to come up and clean up the remaining knockout people,
Right. And looking at the position of TopGunz, they're currently at the hillside of shelter, and they actually have no choice here but just to not push NGID, because if they actually push, the area is really open and they might get shot, they might get knocked down, and that's going to be hard for TopGunz to
come for the revive. Yeah,
to come for the revive. So they're actually doing well here. Really smart play, especially with the captain of TopGunz. We have Waltz. All right, so again, really good decision here not to really push, just try to snipe them out at that compound just nearby the shelter.
So yeah, just trying to rotate to get a better angle at team number 11. So they are quite concentrated into compound, so I'm not sure how much further TopGunz can actually go for the flank, because you know they must also be wary that there are other teams that may be circling around them, and they don't really know where these other teams are. So they may not want, like what you said, Kuku, they may not want to actually go for the rush, for the push, because they don't know, they don't have that intel to go for that rush push. So we'll take a look at team number 10, but we see gunfire. Gunfire, I believe it could have been also from Waltz. Seems that Waltz has seen something, probably a hit, that he decides to go for that pick.
Well, it's kind of early, Toasted. It's kind of early for these teams to really battle it out. Still on the third phase here on our circle. Let's see if TopGunz here will decide on to attacking NGID. And look at Waltz.
It seems like Waltz is gonna go for the rush play.
But NGID is actually gonna bail out as well. So Toasted. So they had two different decisions here. TopGunz trying to be more aggressive, but NGID will try to chicken it out and will live for another day.
So it seems that team number 7 is actually behind team TopGunz, team number 7 from Hell from Mongolia. So not sure if the team from Mongolia would want to go for this push since. But then again, team TopGunz already has. Oh, but Waltz has been knocked from Hell. From Hell has knocked Waltz. Not sure where that shots are coming from. So Waltz probably need to get a bit of intel for that revive.
And this is going to be hard for TopGunz. They're now down with 2 players up. One is down. Looks like Demigod is actually doing his job really well, defending his team, knocking 2 players from Hell. What's happening now from Hell here, Toasted?
So it seems that the aggressiveness from team TopGunz actually paid off. So they managed to get another team knocked. Not the team that they initially wanted, but seems that they've got another team here currently knocked from Hell. But Demigod himself is getting a bit of damage from this aggressiveness. So he will bail out to probably get Dragon to take over. So From Hell being quite aggressive, they do not want to let this team go. From Hell, Thompson, believe he is already been knocked, as well as White. So team From Hell has 2 players left standing, Thompson and White. A bit too far off to get that revive for team From Hell, so they may have to let these 2 players go and just probably gun it out with just 2 players. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how From Hell, who's been quite dominant, I might add, already 4 kills, and Dragon has already eliminated Thompson. So From Hell already having 4 frags to their tally.
Yeah, and Thompson actually one of the best fraggers from Hell already got eliminated. So they're now down to 2 players left. This is a really good thing for the other teams as well, because From Hell will lose their firepower. But look, one of the players from EVV TopGunz got knocked down.
I believe it was Dragon. Dragon was the person that was been knocked by Sanchir. Sanchir, very, very good sniping play right there. You see Dragon already knocked from team... which was the team that he knocked? I believe it was team number 6, yes. Dragon, believe he is knocked,
this
but...
is TopGunz.
TopGunz, but he has already been revived. But Demigod looks like he has taken significant damage. He will go for that med kit. He really needs to get his health back up quickly if he wants to continue this engagement.
Yeah, and he also needs a helmet here, Toasted.
Yeah, because I don't think that is standard wear for in the field here. So he will probably try to go for the loot from Thompson or White. So maybe Thompson or White has some helmet that he can loot off from, because he is currently... No, there's no head protection for him, so a snipe could instantly knock him down, right?
Right. And I think they have to bail out from this position right now, because there are other teams surrounding them as well. Not only from Hell, but we have NGID as well from Team 11. So I think what TopGunz needs to do here is to bail out and find another position.
They really need to start regrouping. So NGID, very, very smart play here, knowing that they bailed out early on. They actually came back, and I believe seeing that how TopGunz is getting sandwiched between two teams, they decide to come back and probably apply some pressure. So Demigod here really needs to get back to his team, but we see Team XF, team number 10. Team number 10, Smart X-Force from Cambodia. Oh, they have been eliminated, it seems. Oh no, sorry. Team XF is still here. I'm sorry. They are still here, but Smart has taken quite significant damage.
Yeah, and one of their players already out. This is Team X-Force, actually, from Cambodia. One of the top teams from Cambodia, just right behind Onyx Esports. So this team actually was a finalist of GamelinG Gauntlet, and they really have to show us that they really deserve this spot.
Yep, and I heard the Cambodian teams are really stepping up this season. A lot more Cambodian teams actually entered in this season 3 of Ace of Asia, but unfortunately just two teams out of a possible 169 actually making it to the final. So I think that's not too bad. I believe it's not too bad getting at least two teams inside the finals.
Right, and I saw there on the kill feed, Story Esports knocking down one of the players on the kill feed, and we see a lot of people right now getting shot.
Exactly, and I think Team FROMHELL has actually been eliminated. FROMHELL has been eliminated, so they were quite a very heavy fragging team, but they have been eliminated in probably the 4th stage now. So Circle definitely getting smaller, teams getting quite close to each other, but Dolla, Duck, Gino has knocked and eliminated the team. A player from GELIDA LARIMAR. GELIDA LARIMAR also quite an aggressive team based on my previous casting for their groups. They're quite dominant. Again, probably a bit on the patient side in the early game, but it's working out for them.
It is working out for them, but the Dolla Duck here, Gino, really has a good position here, right inside the compound, and he's just firing away his UMP on a 4-time scope.
So it's very, I would say very rare to see a submachine gun with a 4-time scope. But you know, whatever works. So Team TKD, team number 16. We'll see team here, Tokio Striker, already with 3 kills to their tally. But Pikachu early knockdown. And Sayuri has eliminated Team NGID's Tom.
That was a nice push there, coming from Tokyo Striker. Still, 3-man remaining for this team. A really dangerous team to actually play against with. But he's gonna get shot from in front, and right now he has to find a way to get a cover before he actually gets knocked down. And looks like quickly he was able to actually get away from there.
Yep, so team Tokyo Striker Sayuri already with 3 kills to his feet, so he's doing quite well for himself. Just that, but Johnny K, there you go, Johnny K with 2, 1 knock and 1 elimination, I believe. So he's just trying to see if we can jump into SKYFIGHT's Johnny K. I feel Johnny K has been quite consistent, but he may actually go down here. He's going to contest against team number 1, but he gets that knocked as well. Team number 1, I believe it was... Oh, sorry. ActiveHydra, yep. Team 14, sorry.
Oh, Team 14 is, Are You Kidding Me?
Are You Kidding? Yep. So... Tata actually was the person who eliminated Johnny K, but he himself got knocked by Johnny K. But Circle will be unforgiving here.
The blue zone really too powerful now for the teams. I think we're on the 5th or 6th phase of the zone now, so it's gonna be really hard for teams who are still running outside the zone. They really have to get inside now, Toasted. Let's see if AYK can survive.
Yep, so they have to give away this the body count if their teammates are outside of the zone. But Team AYK already having very little body count, and first blood. The last player for Team AYK to be eliminated. We're just left with 7 teams left. 7 teams left out of the 16 teams. So Team Distrik51 and I believe BangKrirk and FaZe still with a 4-man body count here. So they might be favorites to last until the last circle here.
And like what I mentioned, Toasted, FaZe Clan, a really disciplined team, as they are still all complete here, but again, so many people getting killed on our kill feed right now. Go ahead, Toasted.
Everyone's getting killed. It's very much chaotic in that probably the final circle here in Erangel. So FaZe still has 4 players left. Like you said, very disciplined team. They only managed to get 1 kill, but at the end of the day, it's all about survival in this Battle Royale game. So team number 8, I believe, is Team BangKrirk. Also with 4 players left.
It looks like FaZe Clan is now pushing in at this compound. Bullshark actually got naded earlier, and another nade, knocking MR5 down. Only Tony K and Ventoris will be alive here.
So let's see what Tawan Jr. is trying to go for this push. Very well played nade there by Tawan Jr. So just like that, Cuckoo, we're down left to our 4 teams left. 4 teams remaining from 7 teams. This compound really being a shootout between these 7 teams. So we're now left with 3 teams. 3 teams. We are down with team number 1, ActiveHydra, team number 8, BangKrirk BulWolf, and team Tokio Strikers. I believe all from Thailand.
FaZe Clan actually got eliminated there. So team BangKrirk BulWolf Esports really good with defending the compound. So again, it is now a 4v3v1 situation. Who do you think will win, guys? Please spam those chats on the live comment.
Send your energies to your favorite team, guys, because this is amazing. Team BangKrirk BulWolf defending the compound really well. I believe there was about 2 to 3 teams actually rushing the compound, but they managed to actually hold all the players off, and they are in the final 3. So let's see how they survive in this last engagement, I would believe. But Team Tokio Strikers, we cannot deny them. Look at that kill feed. They've already got 12 team kills compared to Team BangKrirk and ActiveHydra. Very much aggressive, but it seems that Die-Hard trying to find out intel for his teammates, probably to get that information and prevent them from getting flanked. But I don't think Team ActiveHydra would want to go for this push, because he does only have 1 player left. He's probably going to play it smart, wait out till the final circle, or probably final 2 players left before making that push. It seems K9 currently getting shot at, not sure from which play of Tokio Striker here. Seems that they're trying to throw some nades into direction of team number 16, but replay right in the open.
Wow.
Very well spotted by Sunny God there for Team Tokio Strikers. Tokio Strikers Die-Hard just shooting into the smoke. Not sure what he'll get. It's just a toss of a dice. Very well played. So not sure what he's seeing right now, but he is shooting into the smoke. Just barely missing, I believe, BangKrirk BulWolf. But Poke9. But Poke9 also in the open. Poke9. Sunny God has gotten the knocked onto Hippos. Hippos already knocked. Let's see. Team BangKrirk. Team BangKrirk already with 2 knocks. So it's basically a 3v2v1 right now, unless they can get the revive. But it seems that Sayuri.
And Tokyo just dissecting BangKrirk right now with only 2 players left. But looks like they're able to actually go up for a revive here. Tokyo do not have the utilities that they need, like frag grenades, so that they can actually just throw those nades over to BangKrirk. And now it looks like they're able to get the revive already.
So it's back to a 4v3v1 right now. So last 3 teams really trying to get that early momentum coming into game number 2. Oh, but needed by Replay. Oh, but BangKrirk gonna go for this push now. Sayuri, sorry, has gotten the knock on Tawan Jr., but Replay has gotten back to Sayuri.
And BangKrirk surviving that, and now ActiveHydra, the last player still alive, he knocks down Replay, and there you go! Winner, chicken dinner toasted for BangKrirk BulWolf Esports, and they're from Thailand, guys, so Thailand #1 right now. Toasted.
So
go ahead, Toasted.
Very well played by BangKrirk BulWolf, managing to not only hold off the compound, but last two other teams to actually get that chicken dinner. Hydra only has one player left, but unfortunately he would not be able to get that clutch. He did get that knocked on Replay though, but I guess the other three players have gone for the rush. They probably found out where he was hiding and went for the rush and sealed the deal for BangKrirk BulWolf. So they will take game #1.
Right. So congratulations to BangKrirk BulWolf Esports. Again, our top two, we have ActiveHydra, Tokio Striker on 3rd, and my pick, FaZe Clan, just on 4th.
Yeah. So we'll wait for the scores to be tallied. So Kuku, what do you think about the match? What's your analysis of that match in the final 4 teams?
Well, what happened there is that when the circle just got smaller and smaller, it got chaos for all of the 16 teams, and they just really don't know where to go. If you saw earlier, the one on the Dasha, he actually just ran over the circle, and he had to get inside. So a lot of teams fighting for that circle, and at the very end, we have BangKrirk BulWolf Esports eliminating FaZe Clan, one of the top teams on this group. And on the last phases, we saw BangKrirk almost got eliminated with only 2 players left, just basically being dissected by the Tokyo Striker team. And lastly, at the very end, ActiveHydra just waiting, just like being the historian, just looking at the two teams fighting each other, and then shows up at the very end, tries to get the chicken dinner, but was not able to steal that, and BangKrirk just focused all game long, able to win that winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, I believe it was a very smart play by ActiveHydra to not engage, purely because he wants to get that second placing points, knowing that he does not have a lot of frags. So I think the points would probably help them in the long run. So let's hope that ActiveHydra's play in game #1 actually pays off.
So right. Hopefully, their first game will pay off. They got 2nd place, and there you go. The results are in, Toasted. Go ahead, please.
Just give me a minute. Okay, so there you go. BangKrirk BulWolf with 30 points and 10 kills. So that is very impressive, but not as impressive as Tokyo Striker's 12 kills. So Tokyo Striker coming in 2nd with 22 points, while ActiveHydra coming in 3rd with 19. And Dolla Duck, I'm quite surprised Dolla Duck actually survived in 4th place. We thought it was FaZe Clan, so maybe in that confusion, we did not see Dolla Duck standing tall. Probably the last player was eliminated quite probably at the same time as FaZe Clan and the other teams. So that's surprising, but what is not surprising is all 4 positions are being dominated by the Thai team. So logically speaking, I guess it's not a surprise because they have the 9 teams from Thailand. So whichever way you cut it, they will be somewhere in the top 4 spots. So but it is surprising that all 4 spots has been taken up by them. So Distrik51, my pick, is currently sitting in 5th with 11 points and only 4 frags. But the story for today is actually Onyx Esports. They were the first team to be eliminated, I believe, from the team from Mongolia, FROMHELL, actually took them out. And most likely those 4 kills from Team FROMHELL were all frags from Team Onyx Esports. But Team NGID as well, unfortunate, they were able to last quite deep into the game, but they did not get any frags, so they are currently now in the bottom 2 So those of you who just joined us, welcome to Season 3 Finals of Ace of Asia, brought to you by GamelinG. I am Toasted Bread, being co-casted with Kuku. So it's a very special day today. So we have a dual casters for this Finals Day 1. But the next match we'll be jumping into is Miramar. But Miramar we will be jumping back in at 9:50. That's about 12 minutes time, 9:50.
Yes, Toasted, and actually, I wanna talk again about Dolla. I mean, they didn't really had a good placement, but they actually got 8 kills on that one, so they technically got more frags than all of the other teams, other than BangKrirk and Tokio Striker, and they got to a better position on our scoreboard here. And let's see if Onyx Esports can bounce back here, because again, they are the defending champions of Ace of Asia, and that was from Season 2. Let's see here on Season 3 with new teams in the Grand Finals. Toasted, are we going to be on break here?
Yep, we're going to be on break in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back everyone to day 1 of the finals of Season 3 Ace of Asia, brought to you by GamelinG. So we just finished up game number 1 in Erangel. We'll proceed with game number 2 in Miramar. Miramar being quite the expansive map that it is. So we will be always looking for any vehicular warfare if teams decides to go for that. So I am your caster for today. I am joined by none other than Cuckoo himself. I am Toasted Bread. So we will be jumping into the game once the lobby has been settled. But in the meantime, game number 1, let's talk about it. Game number 1, BangKrirk BulWolf Esports getting that chicken dinner with that 10 kills. So they're sitting down in first place with 30 points, but Tokio Striker, man, they are very aggressive from the get-go, getting that 12 kills. I believe one of their players actually got 7 from the last count. They had 7 kills when the game ended. So very good aggressive play by Tokio Striker. ActiveHydra, on the other hand, they only had 1 player left, but he played it smart, considering that he actually was the last player alive between going up against BangKrirk and Tokio Striker. So he was the last player alive in a 4v3 situation. So unfortunately, even though he came in second, the kills, unfortunately not able to win Tokio Striker. So Tokio Striker sitting in second place, and Dolla, their kills, especially their kills, actually I believe helped them to claim that 4th spot, even though they did not win. They did not finish in 4th position. So we are waiting for the lobby to kick off. Cuckoo, are you back?
Yep, I'm here. I'm just
okay.
listening to your beautiful voice.
Okay, so Cuckoo, what can teams like X-Force, FaZe Clan, GELIDA, LARIMAR, TopGunz do in the second game, where we'll be playing in Miramar, to get the advantage?
For teams like FaZe Clan Esports, or say TopGunz, what they have to do is they have to improve their rotation. Especially for TopGunz, we saw earlier that they were stuck with 2 teams right at the north side of Shelter. But then again, this is the second map. This is going to be the Miramar map, is what we're talking about. So this is going to be a big map for all 16 teams, and they will have a chance to go to where they want to be and be able to rotate as fast as they could to this circle. And most probably here, Toasted, that we're going to have a really good match here on map number 2, because again, Miramar, this is where sniping happens.
Yep.
This is where your bolt action rifle or your DMR are going to be used. So I mean, I like those guns, so definitely Toasted. I would love to see this match. Right in a few seconds, we're going to actually do start, Toasted. So how about you, actually? How about you? Will BangKrirk be able to secure the top number 1 spot here and, run the ball with it?
Well, I really hope so, considering that they are the teams from the revival round. So BangKrirk BulWolf actually came to the finals from the revival round. I believe they have the quality and the fragging ability to actually make it to the top, but we'll see if other teams like Tokio Striker, who came up with 12 kills from that last game, or maybe even FaZe Clan or FROMHELL. FROMHELL did quite well pressuring teams, but unfortunately they were not able to finish off all the knocks, so they only end up with 4 kills. I believe they had more knocks when they were going up against the team from Thailand, TopGunz, I think. Yeah, so they had a few knocks from TopGunz, if I recall. Just that they were not able to finish off. So they rushed into the compound. So unfortunately, two of their players got taken out. So, but Miramar is a total different game. So, like what you mentioned, that it's a prime place for sniping and with elevations and all that. So it will be very interesting to see teams battle it out in Miramar.
Yep, and again, Miramar is a really good map to battle against with all of these top teams. And let's see, one of the teams that I'm looking at for Miramar map here, Toasted, is again FaZe Clan, because they have won a lot of Miramar maps here on GamelinG.
Yep, so FaZe Clan, quite popular FPS clans around. So we'll definitely be hoping to see FaZe Clan get a lot of frags, hopefully. So we will be jumping into Miramar very soon. So let's hope that other teams will show will get a few frags in so that they can jump up in the league leaderboard. So again, this is day number 1. We still have day number 2 held tomorrow. Same format, 3 games back to back, same timing as well. So we will be joined by, will be joined, you guys will have Chase, I think, casting for tomorrow, but today it is me, Toasted Bread, joined by Cuckoo for a 2-for-1 special today. So I believe today would be the only day that will be dual casting, right? If I'm not wrong, right, Cuckoo? I'm not sure about tomorrow, but from what I know, this is the only stream that has been dual casted.
I think tomorrow will be the same thing.
Okay.
So...
Okay, so finals will be dual casted, so that'll be very interesting, guys. So of course, do join us in GamelinG's page. So let's quickly transition over as the plane flies to Miramar.
Alright, so we are now flying in the sands of Miramar here, Toasted. Let's go ahead and see the flight path as we look on going from the north side, which is the Oasis area, right until onto the west side of Los Higos.
So see teams already jumping out of the planes quite early on. I guess this is quite a very good tactic just to get early loot, but you know, you might not get you might not be in the circle necessarily, so it's good for looting. But if the circle is not in your favor, then you need to really quickly move away from your area to get into the circle. Even though the first few circles, the damage is not that significant, but you know, you do not want to be caught with your pants down, especially when there are teams gunning for you.
That's right, and I'm actually anxious to see if FaZe Clan will go to Picado, which is their home. But we are looking at ActiveHydra right now. We see here ActiveHydra on a buggy. Looks like they're gonna loot La Cobriera.
Yep, so it's gonna try to go for that early loot, as we mentioned early on. But let's see if the first circle is in their favor. So we still do not know where the circle will land just yet. So let's take a quick look at FaZe Clan. So where FaZe Clan has landed. So FaZe Clan hoping to come up with more frags than the first game.
They only have 1 kill actually, Toasted on
from the previous game, right?
On the first game, and now with them going to Picado, nobody actually came with them, so it'll not add more kills to them, but they will be able to loot up the whole Picado, which is a really good place to loot at. So this will be really nice for FaZe Clan.
Yep, so they will be uncontested here when they're trying to go for that loot. But Team NGID has already gotten an early knocked and elimination. Yeetom RTR has gotten the knocked, and Dolla Duck as well. Dolla Duck. Let's see, Team Dolla Duck. Oh, it seems that a lot of teams are going for the early frags though. It's really hard to keep up with the teams when they go ham like this. But Team Distrik51 already eliminated. Only 1 player eliminated from Distrik51, as is Team CSX. So Team CSX, Coffee has already been eliminated in the early goings of this round. So Story as well. Hello P getting that knock, I believe, on Distrik51 as well.
Yeah, and good thing here for Hello P, able to drop one down on team number 9. And
District
there's
51, yeah.
yeah, for District 51, and we also have NGID right over there on the
Very, very
northeast side of
close
our
by.
screens. Yeah, really really close. Hello P though. He only has this. Oh,
Oh,
nice
very,
shot.
very nice peek there by Hello P. So he got a 2 knocks, gonna go rush for this finish. So District 51, a lot of teams here.
And I was about to say that he only has this horse headgear. I don't think it can protect your head, but looks like he was able to actually get some aim
Some
with
two
that
elimination, yeah.
AKM, and he dropped two
So
players
let's
there.
jump into Team TKO Tokio Striker. Tokio Striker, Sunny God already with 2 kill frags. So we'll see if he can jump in. So teams going. I'm quite surprised, Kuku. A big map as Miramar, right? Teams. I would expect team to be a bit more patient, but it seems that they are rushing into kills here. So maybe, can I get your thoughts on that? Like being a big map, I would think that they are more patient.
Oh, actually, someone got knocked there for Team Tokyo, and this is right at Chumacera. And talking about what you asked me about engaging early, probably because these teams had the same idea on where to drop, and it's just that they had really no choice because once they get the compounds, I mean, they have to really protect it, right? So they have to make sure that no enemies are actually nearby them while they loot at the early stages of this game.
See that Telly trying to get that peak onto team number 4 and team number 10, X-Force, and team number 4 is GELIDA LARIMAR. So it seems that he decides against it. Probably just gathering intel for his teammates.
And what I notice here, Toasted, is that Sky only is dead again very, very early. And that can be frustrating, Toasted, right? I mean,
Yes,
if you
very,
die
very
early,
frustrating.
if you go, too soon, again, it will mess up your game. But hopefully, Sky only will bounce back at Vikendi.
Oh, see, FaZe Bullshark getting one knocked onto Story Esports. Gets already one elimination. Bullshark already getting one elimination. I believe he already has one more knock as well. But let's see, Mr. 5. Mr. 5 going to go for the rush into this compound here. Not sure if it is wise to go alone, but I believe he already has someone right behind him. Team FaZe, Team CSX. Ooh, FaZe and Mr. 5 gets naded, dropping down very, very low. Let's see if we can jump into Team CSX. Team CSX previously had 2. Danny from Team CSX, but Mr. 5 gets knocked in retaliation to Story. Tony K in return gets that return frag. Dolla Duck Gino getting that knock on to Danny. It seems that Danny then tried to give his teammates some information here, but Shanti has been eliminated.
Oh no! And Dolla Duck just dominating the Filipino squad there, and XPLAY not getting any breathing space here.
So they're the second team to be eliminated, second casualty of war here. FROMHELL was actually the first team to be eliminated. So CSX being the second team. But we see here just now FaZe, we just missed FaZe engaging Mr. 5, who was knocked down. He gets revived, and they are trying to go up to a higher elevation, probably to get that high ground advantage against Team Story Esports. We see Team Story Esports right there. I believe Team FaZe has been the team responsible for 3 players from Story Esports being eliminated here. Just left with Hello P.
Right, and FaZe Clan now with 2 kills. I think they are heating up. Toasted. Again, I mentioned earlier that Miramar, one of their favorite maps, I think they might have a chance to win the chicken dinner here.
Yep, it seems that way, Kuku. Already 2 kills, and probably the team that they were engaging with, Team Story Esports. already down to down to one player left. Hello P being the sole survivor for Story Esports. So team FaZe Clan still trying to see if they can gather any more loot. They look quite alright in terms of utilities. I believe they have, like, for Tony K specifically, he has quite a few med kits on him, so enough for him to go to heal himself up if he goes down. The rest of the teams, yep, looking like they do have enough utilities to last them very, very well. So very good looting process for team FaZe Clan. But let's take a look at team number 6. Team number 6, TopGunz. Team number 6, it's not TopGunz, I guess.
It is actually
It is
TopGunz, but yeah,
okay.
it is TopGunz. This is their sub on the lineup. So I think the other half who played on Erangel might probably have another game on a different tournament. So
I see. So okay,
they told me that they're gonna add more players on their list, and this is what they have right now. We have Yan, Droplet. I mean, they're actually good players still. I mean, even though they're not as good as they're not as good as the main squad. Still, this is a team to beat here. But then again, they're only 3 man, so there's going to be a numbers disadvantage here posted.
Very tall order here for team TopGunz. But we'll see how they fare here. So I believe they've gotten quite a bit of elevation to look down onto the enemy team. So that's always very good, I would suppose, having the height advantage. Of course, it's better shooting down range from compared to from lower ground to high ground. So I believe team TopGunz actually has the advantage if they find anyone down range from them. Let's see team number 8, BangKrirk BulWolf, the chicken dinner winner for game number 1. Tawan Jr. receiving quite a bit of damage from the circle. They are quite far off from the circle here, but it's still early game, so it's not taking too much damage. But again, you do not want to be caught with your pants down, especially when you're in the circle, so you have to contest between enemy players shooting at you and the circle itself, so not very ideal. But I believe they have gathered enough information to actually know that they are quite alone right outside this circle here.
Right. And I mean, the circle ain't really gonna damage you much because we are still, I think, on the first phase, right?
Yep, first phase.
We're still on the first phase, so it's okay for you to be outside. This is probably one of the game plans of BangKrirk, and I mean, on the first game, their game plan was really effective as they got the chicken dinner, right?
Very effective. So taking a look at team NGID from Indonesia here. So right off the bat, Ormed already has a level 3 helmet on him, so that will protect him from any headshots here. So like what Kuku you mentioned, this place is quite infamous for sniping spots. So this level 3 headgear would probably reduce the likelihood of being instant knocked for Ormed right here.
Yep. Good thing he has the level 3 helmet, though he needs more armor for the vest, right?
Yeah, absolutely, because he only has level 2 right now. So let's take a look on his other teammates. Oh, okay, so it seems that where they land, okay, so they already have the loot box quite close by. So I would say team NGID quite well fitted for defense, seeing as Feroy already has a level 3, both level 3 vest and a helmet, while Yitom probably just lacking that level 3 on both ends. But I guess any protection is better than no protection himself, so he'll be quite happy with this current loot. So let's see if this looting process can actually bring them some benefit in the later stages of the game.
Yeah, and the ghillie suit actually will make him camouflage on this terrain that we have here of Miramar. But anyways, look at NGID here on a mini bus. I mean, this is a vehicle that you really don't want to use, especially on the mountains, because it's really going to be slow and you might get shot from afar.
I agree. Probably, yeah, like what you mentioned, not the best choice of vehicle, but I guess Reapan's just gonna take what he has and use it. But let's hope he's not getting caught right in the open. Because we've seen in game number one how teams, they've actually, even with a UMP 4 times scope, you can actually get some damage from quite a distance. So probably you would probably want a faster vehicle there, Repan.
Right. But I want to look at Team X-Force. They're now down to only one player left, Team 10. And this is 90B. And I think he's the captain of Team X-Force. Still outside the blue zone. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, trying to like get away from the circle. Maybe just trying to make sure that there's no more enemies around him. I think he needs a vehicle now because it's already the second phase.
Second phase,
We'll go. Yeah, we'll go to the third phase. So the blue zone might hurt a little bit than normal.
Yeah. So you were saying team number 10 only has one player left. We also have team number 9, Distrik51, unfortunately, also with one player left. So let's jump onto them. Snape, I believe he is, judging by the games that I've casted, he's quite the support player, not getting a lot of frags, but helping to set up the frags for Mr. Ya. Unfortunately, Mr. Ya not playing today, or at least not playing this map, but Snape is just left to his lonesome, so not sure how he will fare for game number 2, considering that he was much a support player to Mr. Ya for the other games.
Can I see the circle?
Okay, so the circle,
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. There we go. The circle. This is now the third phase, coming to the fourth phase. All of the teams already inside the zone, except for Team X-Force. So this is interesting, especially on the south side of the circle.
So it seems that Snape may have actually seen someone, but not sure, considering he has that tree right in front of him. Gives him a bit of protection, but not sure if he can see anything outside that zone. But let's jump to another team, team number 12, SKYFIGHT. Still 4 men up. Johnny K, probably the one to look out for Team SKYFIGHT. Very consistent fragger. Unfortunately, his whole team got decimated early on in game number 1, so he was left to be the lone survivor, so not able to perform as well, I believe. So Johnny K, quite a consistent fragger. At least every game average for frags from what I've seen.
Well, let's see if he can actually get those 4 frags per game or per map. Currently, they're just hiding in this ruins area. A really good hiding spot. Nobody is actually surrounding them right now, right?
Yep, no one's surrounding them right now. They are, but team number 10, X-Force, probably not gonna be that much of a threat if they decide to go for the engage, but I believe Team X-Force will probably be smart enough not to go for this engage, probably just to do what ActiveHydra was doing in the previous game, just wait it out till that final circle, get that placement points, because again they don't have that trade potential to rush. So if X-Force goes for the rush, he will bring his team to be the third team to be eliminated here. So again, the 2 teams already eliminated, Team CSX and Team FROMHELL. Okay, so not much fight here going for Team SKYFIGHT, but let's see. TKO Tokio Striker, Pikachu engaging Team NGID. Significantly damaging, I believe, at least Feroy, I think.
And Pikachu bouncing back from the first game. If you remember, Pikachu was the one or the first player to be eliminated for Tokio Striker. And if he was there at the very end of the game, I think they might have a chance to actually win over BangKrirk. But now looks like they're gonna rotate away from this spot that they have right now, and Pikachu will go to his teammates now to regroup.
Okay, so Cuckoo, as a player yourself, right? Okay, well, see it's here time. Die Hard trying to attack team number 14. Team number 14. Team number 14. Are you kidding? FROMHELL, they're getting shot at.
Oh, and they're gonna go back to where they were, but one player got stuck there, out from the buggy, and we'll find some cover. Toasted.
So first blood, getting quite significant damage from Die Hard. So as I was saying, Cuckoo, as a player yourself, do you think it's wise to spread yourself thinner to gather more information, or to be with your teammates at all time to provide that additional manpower?
Well, for as long as you will have a backup, if ever you get knocked down, someone would be able to revive you. Because if you get knocked down and there's nobody to cover you, then that's going to be a really bad play for your team.
So I guess First Blood wanted to get that intel for his teammates, but he got separated. TKO, Tokio Strikers. Then look at that long range. Die Hard just pummeling First Blood with hot lead there. First Blood, significant damage here.
And that was some accurate shots.
But Dolla Duck sweeping it.
Oh no. So that was a third party, and looks like that team will try to bail it out as well.
So Dolla Duck sweeping that kill. Assist has to probably go to team from Pikachu, doing all the hard work, but Dolla Duck sweeping that player to get that frag. So well done, Dolla Duck, for finding the opportunity to get that frag without much, without wasting that much rounds on that last play. But it seems that team number 11 is very near Dolla Duck right now, and they are going to be meeting team number 15 right up in front of them, team Dolla Duck.
Oh, and this car is about to explode here. Toasted, he has to get out of it, and now NGID also at the back. So a lot of teams from all angles here, Toasted. So they have to really be careful now.
So Pikachu already getting that knocked, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure who he has knocked, but yes, I agree with you, Cuckoo. Team Dolla Duck has found themselves in the center of the nucleus of players around them. So not sure if wherever they hide they will have any sufficient cover. It seems that team number 6 as well, team number 6, team TopGunz, also in the vicinity. And Pikachu sorry, zoned in onto Gino, but Gino, I believe he's behind that tree. He is trying to go for that health up, but Sunny God getting that double on team TopGunz, I believe. So team Tokio Striker already registering 4 kills to their tally right now.
And TopGunz right now, one player is knocked, which is Yang, and Yang will get a revive here from Starboy. Looks like Tokio Striker also has another team to battle against with, which is Are You Kidding, just right upstairs.
Let's take a look. Oh, FaZe, Mr. 5 already getting a knock onto BangKrirk's Replay. Replay has been eliminated thanks to Vitores from FaZe Clan as well. Vitores unfortunately not able to get that kill feed. It goes to Mr. 5 instead, but BulWolf already quite low from this engagement. So we see Vitores quite far away from his team, so he needs to play it safe. Like what you mentioned, Cuckoo, he cannot get knocked down because no one will be there to revive him. But BulWolf getting that
BulWolf actually got the headshot there, and a lot of players right now getting killed here from BangKrirk BulWolf, and BulWolf actually went in. Oh no, but he got some backup.
So Tony K with that elimination onto Hippos. Hippos gets the knocked, but unfortunately trades off his life. But let's take a look at team number 6. TopGunz, Droplet already with one elimination, I believe, onto Team X-Force. Oh no, sorry, Team Tokio Striker focusing their attack now on Are You Kidding? Team Tokio Striker focusing their attack on Are You Kidding? When Sunny got already for elimination, and Are You Kidding has been eliminated courtesy from Tokio Strikers.
And the Cambodian squad will be out of the game early at 13th place, though Tokyo Striker needs to actually get inside. One of their players is knocked down. Good thing there's a vehicle right over here.
So we'll see Team Tokyo Strikers trying to get into the zone, but Onyx will jump into Onyx. Turi already getting one knock, I believe, from but the zone is creeping up on him. Turi needs to get back in the zone. Tokyo Strikers dies hard outside of the zone, but NGID has gotten a knocked. Team 15 Onyx Esports doing quite well considering the match they had in game number 1, and GELIDA LARIMAR Basit, I believe he's gone for that snipe onto team number 16 Tokyo Strikers.
That's a nice shot posted, right?
They still have one player left. Sunny got very well sniped play by Basit there. Oh, very 200 IQ there by Basit, making sure that Sunny got not able to get onto that vehicle, and Tokyo Striker, I believe, has been eliminated.
And that was a big explosion there. Nice play from Basit.
And GELIDA LARIMAR, Basit already with 2 players. ACT, ActiveHydra already with 2 kills. Wasabi, but Onyx loses 1 player to the play zone. We're now looking at ActiveHydra, who is, I believe, quite in the zone, but NGID as well. Tom is low, but NGID has been eliminated courtesy of FaZe Bullshark. Totally eliminating NGID from the equation, but Onyx Turi has been claimed by the play zone. So it seems that you're right, Kuku. FaZe is doing very well in Miramar. It seems that this is their favorite map. So
they got already 10 kills.
Exactly, and Vintorez are providing high ground advantage there, from giving his teammates some intel, I believe.
Alright, and Vintorez now getting into position. We will also see there on the kill feed, someone gets knocked by a car on the roof. Now we have Vintorez spraying away. Oh, and an explosion there. What a play from Vintorez.
Very smart play. Onyx Telly has been taken by the play zone, and I14T actually will go down here. GELIDA LARIMAR's I4T will be claimed by Wasabi from ActiveHydra, but FaZe Vintorez doing much of the legwork. Let's see what Mr. 5 is doing right here. He has SKYFIGHT down range from him. He has that high ground advantage, but Mr. 5 just shooting into Johnny K. Johnny K not having the best of games here. So just during that frag, we'll see if it results in any nade damage. It does not. So Team SKYFIGHT already, I believe, 2 players knocked down already. There's 2 players inside. So FaZe Clan just pummeling the teams down range from him, but Mr. 5 getting a bit of damage. He will have to go and heal himself back up while we check out Bullshark. Bullshark will take over for Mr. 5 here. But Bullshark, he has multiple teams in his crosshair here. SKYFIGHT trying to go for that kill onto SKYFIGHT, but unfortunately he is in a vehicle, so K9 making sure he is in cover right there, but it seems that there is another team to their left. So let's see if he can get that snipe.
Bullshark can get that snipe. He's really good even if with a just a mini 14 toasted. So you would expect really good things from BulShark.
So BulShark, I believe K9 has been knocked from SKYFIGHT. So we down left our last 5 teams. FaZe Clan, Team X-Force, SKYFIGHT, GELIDA, LARIMAR, and ActiveHydra, the last 5 teams in Miramar. So definitely FaZe Clan being the favorite team to win here. So let's quickly jump into other teams. Let's see what ACT Shark is trying to go up here. But FaZe, just as we changed it, Tony K gets that knocked onto the team. Getting it knocked onto ActiveHydra.
Just doing those single shots with the mini or with the MK14, those accurate shots coming from Tony K, really good. Oh, and another one there from Tony K.
Seems that FaZe Clan doing some heavy lifting here in the final circles of Miramar. Tony K already with 4 frags, is tying with his captain BulShark. But Mr.
Right.
5 again, a lot of damage being received here.
I mean, they got the high ground here, so they really have full advantage. But Victorious, who already pushed right out there, will be knocked down.
Victorious knocked down, Mr. 5 knocked down as well. Let's see BulShark. Let's take a look at BulShark. BulShark is lining up Team SKYFIGHT for the elimination. BulShark himself receiving a bit of damage, I believe, from GELIDA, LARIMAR, but Circle probably not in his favor. So down to our last 3 teams. Team FaZe Clan with 10 kills already. Oh, but he's gonna get rushed. BulShark's gonna get rushed, but he gets 1 knock. Will he get another knock? No, he will not. Team GELIDA, LARIMAR getting that kill onto FaZe Clan. So FaZe Clan has been eliminated. They'll come in 3rd, but very good play by Team GELIDA, LARIMAR. They already have 6 kills left, but Smurfs gets shot here. Oh, not sure if that was the best play.
And I thought he's gonna try to bump it to the other player there and like go together with him in that explosion, but no, there was a tree there that will protect the other player. But anyways, bad play there for BulShark and the FaZe Clan. They got eliminated at 3rd or 4th, and still they have a lot of kills. So
let's see if they can bring up their rankings later on.
Yeah, it's a 2v2 situation now, Toasted.
I'll definitely have to believe GELIDA, LARIMAR has the high ground advantage here. And with the cover of Smokey, they will be able to go. Oh, but will he get that snipe down? Oh, he gets that knocked onto K9. K9 has been knocked from SKYFIGHT. It's just left with Johnny K left for Team SKYFIGHT. And up, trying to run around the smoke. Oh, but up gets knocked as well. But Basit is a 2-on-1 situation. Basit knows where Johnny K is. He's trying to go for the snipe, but oh, Johnny K with that clutch move from downrange. SKYFIGHT getting that chicken dinner. Johnny K with 3 kills. Just 1 off from his average 4 kills game. So they will claim 1st place. GELIDA, LARIMAR running downhill. Unfortunately gets caught by Johnny K. Will take 2nd, but FaZe Clan with that 12 kills. Cuckoo. 12 kills for FaZe Clan.
Yeah, they will frag it out here in Miramar, like what I just said. But anyways, congratulations to SKYFIGHT getting that winner chicken dinner with 4 total kills. And Team LARIMAR here got 6 at 2nd. They almost got the chicken dinner. It's just that they were the ones trying to push, and Team SKYFIGHT had those cover and toasted. What can you say about this game?
This game, I believe Johnny K got to give that assist onto that tree actually, because he dodged that car using that tree and used that tree for cover as well. So very good play by Johnny K there.
Yeah, and Smurf, who was the one in that Mirado, and he almost explodes the Mirado together with Johnny K, but Johnny K able to actually
dodge that explosion.
And able to actually clutch his way and get the chicken dinner. Nice play for Johnny K.
So we'll just wait for the scores to be tallied. As we wait for the scores to be tallied, we'll be going for a short break. Do join us for game number 3, which will happen in weekend. It will be right back. welcome back everyone to Ace of Asia Season 3, Day 1 of the finals. We've just concluded game number 2 in Miramar. I am Toasted Bread, co-casting alongside Cuckoo. So Cuckoo, was that a surprise there considering SKYFIGHT did not perform very well in game number 1?
Well, yes, it's kind of surprising that SKYFIGHT would win game number 2, actually, and a little bit surprising that FaZe Clan didn't got the chicken dinner on that Miramar map. But again, we have Tokio Striker still at top number 1, and they have the same points as FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan had so many kills on game number 2, now getting 13 total kills. But again, if we have a tiebreaker here, 19 kills for Tokio Striker, so whoever has the most kills will be the better team. So we can see here on our results or scoreboard how the teams fare well after 2 games. But still, there's going to be like 4 more games still. I mean, 3 games tomorrow and 1 more game after this, which is the Vikendi match.
Yeah, that is right. So I'm just gonna flash out this ranking, I believe, this ranking page, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in this manner. But we'll just take a quick look at how the teams are ranking up so far, how they've moved up in the rankings. So yeah, I believe it's not turning out as what we've hoped. But looking at it, it sees that Tokio Striker in the blue, they actually came from 2nd place up into 1st place right now. So taking a look back at the results, it seems that that's the way to go, because we see Tokio Striker in green. On the rank side, it says +1 there, so it seems that they came in from 2nd place up they were bumped up into 1st place. But FaZe Clan bumping up 4 position, not the highest bump, but I think the highest bump would have to go to Onyx Esports. They actually bumped up 6 spots, if I'm looking at it correctly, 6 spots. Onyx Esports, so they had a much better game in game number 2. So what do you think was the thing that they did right in game number 2, Cuckoo, that they managed to get that bump up into 6 spots?
With which team?
Team Onyx Esports.
Onyx Esports. Well, Onyx Esports, they actually bounced back from game 1, not really ending up too soon, like FROMHELL.
Yep.
So what Onyx Esports here did was to avoid all those engagements until probably around 4th or 5th phase of Miramar. But still, again, not really enough for them to actually get a much bigger score or much bigger points for their team in order for them to go up on the ranking, like go above like maybe top 5 or top 4. So still a lot of work to do here for Onyx Esports. Again, our defending champions here on GamelinG Ace of Asia Season 2. But just to let you know, Toasted, Onyx Esports is already qualified in the finals of our next major tournament for 5,000 Singaporean dollars. So even though they lose this tournament, they are already in that finals, like a direct invite.
Direct invite. Ooh, okay, so that is very interesting. A direct invite never hurts anyone, actually. So that but of course they would want to get that win here as well, because so that they can show teams that they are quite consistent. Because there are teams where they've won one, but then the next tournament they'll probably lose out. So consistency is the key as well. So let's hope that Onyx Esports can put up a better fight in Vikendi, our last map of the evening. So those of you who just joined us, welcome to this day 1 stream of the finals of Ace of Asia Season 3. I'm joined here by Cuckoo. I am Toasted Bread. So we are just waiting for the teams to settle down and make that flight into Vikendi. So it seems that the lobby is already full. So just waiting for the go-ahead to fly into Vikendi. So Cuckoo, Vikendi has got to be my favorite map because it's such a small space. It's a direct contrast to Miramar. So being such a small map and 16 teams just jumping into this small map, you will be able to see a lot of carnage, a lot of bloodshed right here in this last map. So it'll be very, very interesting to see who could come out on top, because this historically, all the games that I've casted for Vikendi, they don't last very long. So you know, we will be looking forward to this game for sure.
Right, fairly small, just the third biggest map here in PUBG Mobile, and Vikendi, I mean, does have a lot of towns or compounds to stay in. Though you are right, it can be short. The game can be short, but the game can be long. If ever the circle will be on a city, like say for example, we go to the city of Podbosto. So that can be a game changer for all these teams. One of the other things in Vikendi is the circle. The circle can actually be a game changer because sometimes, or actually most of the time, the circle can be 50% water and 50% land. So those are things. So many things that you have to actually think about while you're playing in this map. And I think if you remember, if you actually watched the GamelinG Gauntlet finals, wherein Tony K just by himself wiped out 2 squads. So that's
very
like
clutch move. Very clutch.
7 kills for Tony K for FaZe Clan. I am excited if he can actually do the same thing. I think Tony K's favorite map is Vikendi, and we're gonna see if other teams as well like bounce back from the 2 previous games. Like we have FROMHELL, who got killed early in Miramar, XPLAY as well, NGID, and also TopGunz Esports. So let's go ahead and see Toasted, as I think we're flying already, right?
Flying already, yep. So just loading up for the game number 3, the final game of this evening. Of course, this is not the final day of the finals. It's only day 1. We have day 2 tomorrow. Same format as well. 3 games back to back. Erangel, Miramar, and Vikendi. Casted by Chase and I believe Cuckoo himself as well. So teams who probably want to get this early advantage to put themselves in the top of the leaderboard coming into day 2. They do not want to be quite low in the leaderboard, because then the chances of them bouncing back will be very, very low. So being quite high up, it doesn't guarantee you a direct win, but at the very least it gives you a good chance, a good possibility of that win.
Yep, that is correct there, Toasted. As we wait on to the flight here, the flight path will be the most interesting thing here. And look, it is actually just right almost at the middle, coming from Milnar, just right above, coming through the Zababa area or port. So any team can go to their usual spot here in this map. The only thing that they will be looking for here is the circle.
So we'll see if the circle will be helping any team to have their back against the water here, and see that quite a lot of teams has already jumped out of the plane just right before it hits the center mark. We just quickly drop into the favorite team FaZe Clan. See Bullshark here, probably in the middle of Vikendi here. So we have a full 16 team coming into Vikendi, parachuting into Vikendi. So you'll be very, very sure that it will be carnage in very, very soon.
And you will see FaZe Clan going to their usual spot here, which is Podvosto, and let's see if there will be another team who will challenge them, because this area, or the Podvosto area, really has good loot. Toasted, right?
Yes, very, very
But
good
looks
looks.
like there's no one who's gonna challenge FaZe Clan, and they will be able to loot everything. So they will be all fully looted up before they actually even get out of this place.
Yeah, so it's always very good, very, very fortunate to at least jump into an area where no one is jumping with you, so they can loot to their heart's content here. So you see Tony K, Team Torres, Bullshark, and Mr. Five currently just having a go at all this building, all these compounds, looting every single item. But of course, we have to see where the circle is gonna come in, and they are very, very fortunate because circle is actually in their favor. Currently, not I think 10% of the circle is in waters, but that will change once we find out where the second circle will jump in. So let's take a look at the team that won that previous game, Team SKYFIGHT. I believe Team SKYFIGHT is team number 12, but this is team number 3, Team CSX, Team CSX XPLAY from the Philippines. What can you
Yeah, and
tell
this
us
team.
about this team, Kuku?
I'm sorry, what?
What can you tell us about this team?
Oh, this team just participated the grand finals last night of the Philippine, or the pubgmobile Philippine National Championships, and unfortunately they were not able to qualify. But in the group stages, CSX Play really did frag it out. They had a lot of kills, and they didn't really had a chicken dinner, but they were able to qualify. So this team, if you actually fight against them, like engage up close and personal, you will get killed. You will get dropped. The only thing now is if the other team would be far better than them when it comes to engagements.
I agree, but I see that Shantae has actually dropped that AK 47 to actually replace it for another gun. So I'm not sure if it's not his favorite gun, but I would assume the AK-47 would have been a better gun to go with. So what do you what are your thoughts on that? Like what is a good gun for Vikendi?
Well, probably because here in the Philippines, the meta when it comes to the gun selection is one one M4 or just the G36C, which is a far better gun here in Vikendi. And then the secondary would be a micro Uzi. A lot of Filipinos, or a lot of PH teams there, uh, likes to use the micro Uzi. They use it for up close and personal battle, and they use it really well. But then again, there are other players who pick AKM more than a micro Uzi, so it's kind of like of more of a preference. But again, here in the Philippines, a lot of players use the micro Uzi.
So let's take a look at team number 8. Team number 8, BangKrirk BulWolf. Bangja Hippo has gotten the knocked onto Dragon from TopGunz. I believe Dragon has been eliminated very, very early on. This could signal the start of an all-out warfare very, very soon. It seems that maybe Dragon was caught out of position, probably just wandering into... Oh, but Danny from CSX, Team CSX. Danny already with one frag.
Yeah, and Danny, one of the top fraggers for CFX play, toasted. So you better not fire at this guy, because this guy will fire back, and he will make sure that you will be dropped.
So we see him trying to sneakily trying to get up close and personal with Team Are You Kidding from Cambodia. Just leopard crawling his way into the compound here. So Team Are You Kidding is just right in front of him in the compound. Only Capitan is already inside, but someone else is shooting very, very close by. Seems that Let's take a look at the other teams from Team CS. Oh, let's not. That's Danny. Danny is just going for that flank and has knocked Jalen. Jalen knocked by Danny. So Team Are You Kidding already down by one player. Coffee going for to finish out Jalen. And seems that Danny will be moving towards Capitan. So already 2 kills on Danny for Team CSX. Oh, but Capitan may actually come right in front here to Coffee. Coffee has respect against Capitan.
Oh no.
Oh, but Shanti as well. Shanti and Coffee has been knocked, but Coffee has been eliminated by Capitan. Capitan here. Oh, but Danny trying to put suppressive fire so that he can go for that revive. Oh, it seems that Demise quite close by. Let's take a look. Oh, but Demise himself has been knocked.
Oh no, that is a nice push from Are You Kidding? Danny though was not able to provide the cover. He had good view there, but he was healing up.
Oh, but Danny's getting flanked here. He has AJ and Capitan. AJ and Capitan finishing off Team CSX. So Team CSX has been eliminated courtesy of the team from Cambodia. Are you kidding?
And that was a nice rotation there from Capitan. Yeah, he actually went over the wall trying to get to the other side and just fired his gun to the back of Danny, and Danny was fully unaware of that.
Yeah, so then was sandwiched between AJ and Capitan. So very good communication there, I believe, from Team Are You Kidding, managing to eliminate Team CSX very early on in this game. So let's jump back to Team NGID. Team NGID, the circle still got 20 seconds left. The circle will be starting to close.
I want to see Dolla Duck here. Dolla Duck, I think bonus.
Yes, Dolla Duck bonus here is Dolla Duck in a very contrasting red car amid the white terrain in the candy here.
Can easily be seen if you're in that car, and this car is not really durable at all.
So they're trying to use the car to traverse the terrain. Let's see the other teammates of Team Dolla Duck. See, it seems that Team ActiveHydra is right in front of Team Dolla Duck. Just right in front of this compound, it looks like, and shots has been fired from both sides. And you're right, Cuckoo, this vehicle is not very durable. Just two shocks. Bonus getting a lot of damage. Bonus has been knocked. Let's see Mustafa. Mustafa also has been knocked. Gino, Bonus has been eliminated. Gino has been eliminated as well. Mustafa and Quive still trying to...
Quive will most likely not go there anymore because, again, you are in a point system tournament, so it's better to get that placement points instead.
You're right. So Mustafa, unfortunately, will have to take this L for himself. But take a look at FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan already with one knocked. Let's see. Vintores onto Tokio Striker. Tokio Striker already with one knock. I believe Sunny God already been knocked by Vintores. And he is going down fast. Oh, but FaZe Clan. Let's see Mr. 5. Mr. 5 going for that rush. Turi has got the elimination. Tony K prepping up that grenade. He's trying to see where he can throw it, but Pikachu tries to go for the pick. Misses Pikachu. So let's go back to Vintores. Vintores with the high ground advantage. And Bullshark again prepping that grenade. A lot of grenade being thrown here. A lot of utility being thrown here. Oh, but Die Hard will go down. Wasabi. Seems that Pikachu currently stuck behind that wall. FaZe will go for this push. Turi getting that knocked onto Hell. From Hell, White has been eliminated. NGID Feroy getting another knock. Bullshark just shoots down scope, but he gets surprised. He surprise. Right now it says Tony K. Trying to go for this push onto Pikachu. Pikachu already been knocked. Story Dreams getting that knocked onto Sun. But Tony K does not want to go for the elimination. He just wants to go for that future knock. He knocked Sunny God. Sunny God has been eliminated. NGID Tom has been eliminated as well. And FaZe eliminating Team Tokio Striker.
And if you remember the scoreboard, Toasted, Tokyo Striker is on top, and then FaZe Clan is just right on the bottom of them. So it looks like FaZe Clan will take top number 1 right after this game. And I mean, if you saw the push of FaZe Clan earlier, it was really systematic.
Yes, very coordinated. So I have to believe that the communication was very on point there for Team FaZe Clan. They had the flank, they had the high ground, and they had the rushes. So they only had. Oh, I'm not sure what this situation is right now. Story has been down. Hello P has been knocked and been eliminated by X-Force.
And look at what that guy did. He actually went to the Dasha hiding, and he surprised him getting out of that vehicle. And oh, nice
Very
revive.
clutch revive there.
Wow.
Making sure that he will not be alone in the next few circles. So Kid smart, very smart thinking there, trying to go for the revive onto Sun. But very good technique as well, Kuku. You were saying that he was hiding behind the car. The car was, I'm not sure why it was propped up like that, but it was used as a cover, and Kid probably just used that as distraction. So very well played by Kid there, getting that 3 elimination for his team.
Yes, that's right. And Team X-Force needed this confidence booster here, wherein they were able to wipe out a squad. And let's see if they can actually clutch their way until the very end and get a chicken dinner. Now they're just doing a little bit shopping here. Posted.
It seems that both the whole team actually going shopping right here. But let's take a look at Dolla Duck, Quive the only person left for Dolla Duck. Not sure if there's anyone right in this building, but it does not seem to be the case. So Quive not sure what he's doing right here. I think he's just trying to crouch. Not sure what for, because there's no one inside here. But let's see SKYFIGHT. Now let's jump into Team SKYFIGHT. Johnny K, the clutch meister, but from hell, Thompson getting that knocked onto team number 7. Thompson getting double knock, I believe, onto Team TopGunz. Let's see if he can go for that finish. So it seems that Thompson, currently riding in his car, he will be going for that finish. But he is quite low on health though. He does not want to get surprised here by Team TopGunz. And Sanchez.
Yeah, actually there's nobody here, but they're actually all inside. So let's see if TopGunz can survive this.
So Sanchir taking their cars away.
Like stealing it, and now destroying the other vehicle. So, oh no, he's not gonna steal it, but he's gonna destroy it as well.
So Godless quite far away from the rest of his teammates. So we'll be looking to gather that intel for his teammate who is currently up front. GELIDA LARIMAR, Smurf, I believe, with better shooting skills than his driving here. So he will try to take out Team X-Force. Smart CPX behind that boulder just right in front of him. I believe he has already been knocked. And Basit going for that finish, eliminating Sun, I believe. Team Onyx, Telly has gotten 1 knock as well. Gonna go he goes for the finish. Capitan goes down, so it's just left to AJ to carry the team left.
Did he got pan?
It seems like it, because I didn't hear any gunfire, so it could be that he got panned by Telly.
And Onyx just showing their presence right now in Vikendi. I think they're getting to their groove again. They're getting back their groove here on GamelinG Ace of Asia Season 3. So I think they really want to defend their championship here. And Tele just panning that guy over there.
Capitan from Are You Kidding? So Are You Kidding only has AJ left as the sole survivor. So I think Tele he got the knocked. I think using his gun, but he went for the finish with that pan. So of course Onyx, they would want to put themselves in a good spot coming into day 2. I believe they are currently quite not they're not definitely not in the top 4 right now. So a good game here may actually change that. So they want to go into game day 2 of the finals, probably higher up in the leaderboard. So let's see if they can do that in this last game for day 1.
Yes, and Onyx Esports can be consistent, toasted. The only thing is they always get either killed early or they get sandwiched.
Yep. So I see your point, Kuku, because in the I think second game as well, they managed to actually survive quite long, but I think they got sandwiched right at the end there.
It's just finding the right spot here in the circle for Onyx Esports, and they really can't figure it out as of now. And now the circle is just going onto the edge, onto the west side of the island. They are onto the east side, by the way. They're on the west side. Onyx Esports is, so they have to rotate. I'm not sure if they have vehicles. Do they have vehicles?
Does not look like they have any vehicles right nearby their area, but this is the third phase, so they would probably want to start moving towards the circle here. So it seems that they have a feeling that someone's quite close by, because I see Turi, and Telly are all scoping down, so not sure if they've seen some, but I guess Turi has seen AJ. Are You Kidding from Are You Kidding? So let's see if he can go for the snipe here. Very, very unlikely. Let's see where his other teammates are. Okay, so they do have one vehicle quite close by, tucked into the alcove of that house. Team number 6 also quite near in the vicinity. Team TopGunz, that is Team TopGunz, team number 6.
Yeah, they're still alive here for the Philippine team, and Onyx Esports has to move now. I think the circle is about to move here.
And this is the fourth phase, so definitely the circle will hurt a lot more.
Yeah, and I think they don't have the circle as well, so they have to get inside now. It's just a matter of finding the right spot now for Onyx Esports.
So I believe what they're trying to do is catch off any stragglers from behind the circle, but I don't think there are any at this point of time. So they really need to start moving in, Cuckoo, if they want to stand a chance to actually last until the last few circles here. We still have 12 teams, and this is just the 4th phase. We still have probably 2 to 3 more phases. And we'll take a look at team number 8, Team BangKrirk. Oh, Telly! Just as we moved away, Telly getting that knocked onto FROMHELL's Thompson.
Wow, this is an amazing play for Telly.
So there was someone quite nearby. So FROMHELL. So very good observation there by Telly. But circle is moving in, so they need to start either pushing in or they need to start flanking or make any rotation out of the circle here. Oh, but Godless already been spotted here by Telly.
And what an aim there from Telly. Not really much of a recoil.
Oh, going for a single shot. But circle definitely not in their favor here. And
just Telly just looking for some bodies here, Toasted. Just probably adding more to their kill count. Godless is probably stuck there at the Dasha right behind it. Oh, and there we go. Nice shot, headshot to Godless. And now it looks like they're going to push.
So it seems that Turi's going to go for this push.
Oh, the only problem is, though, the vehicle is really easily being blown up here. But Sanchir will try to defend himself here. Toasted.
Sanchir. Godless already been knocked. Sanchir, the only person left for Team FROMHELL. Oh, but he just gets that knocked onto Limited. But Team FROMHELL, I believe, has been eliminated, but not before they get that knocked onto Limited.
Yeah, they got wiped out here by Onyx Esports. Onyx Esports now has the momentum, and probably this is their time now to shine.
So they do have that vehicle quite close by. So they need to start moving into the circle right now, because this is already the 5th phase of the circle. They are actually already inside the circle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they are already inside the circle. Maybe that's why they were trying to go for that push. But let's take a look at Team TopGunz. Who was unfortunately trapped inside this cave, or at least these tunnels. If we recall that last fight, they actually were engaged on. But Tony K has been knocked just before he gets that knock. Bullshark comes to his rescue.
That's one thing that you can do, actually, Toasted. Just hide in the cave if you can be until the very end of the game.
Of course, that is if the circle is in their favor. But we'll see where the next circle is. But Team SKYFIGHT already getting a few knocks here on, I believe, Team GELIDA. Gonna try to go engage onto Team GELIDA. LARIMAR, K9 trying to move up slope. Oh, but needed by Turi. Oblis getting the kill onto Sun. And I believe that is the last player for Team X-Force.
Yeah, and Team X-Force from Cambodia really trying their best to get into the leaderboards here with all the Thai teams and other countries, but still they're having a hard time.
So Vin Torres trying to find some bodies here. He does get one knocked already, but he gets knocked as well. Vin Torres has gotten the knock on Milagros. Milagros already knocked, but Vin Torres trades his life, and Distrik51 eliminating Vin Torres. They do have other teammates of Team FaZe Clan right in front of him.
And Bullshark still knocked down here. It is going to be hard if FaZe Clan would lose Bullshark, Toasted, because he's going to be a really essential, is one of the essential part, actually, of FaZe Clan.
You're right. But at the time, for the time being, Tony K being quite the top frag here right now for Team FaZe Clan. Bullshark probably trying to get up on the scoreboard, only with 1 frag to his name. But GELIDA, LARIMAR, Smurf getting already 1 knocked onto Team Onyx. So it looks like Smurf is gonna go for this rush onto Team SKYFIGHT. Oh, but Smurf again tries to go for that kill onto Johnny K, but Johnny K has knocked Smurf.
He actually overextended. There's not much cover for him that time, and I think he didn't have anyone with him.
Yes, correct. There's no teammates around him. Only Basit left. But Basit going for that backstab, but he gets knocked himself, I believe, from Team FaZe Clan. And I4T currently the only person left standing for Team GELIDA, LARIMAR. But Basit has eliminated Obelisk. Down to our last 7 teams, Kuku. So from these 7 teams, who do you think has the best chance of actually getting into that top 3 position?
BangKrirk BulWolf Esports really playing good right now in Vikendi, and one of the other teams, which is kind of funny because they're hiding in the cave.
In the cave, yes. So let's hope that Team TopGunz can actually pull something out here. Seems that they're already out of the cave, but Team ActiveHydra WASD gets the nade onto Team TopGunz. He slings another nade in their direction. Let's check where Wasabi is. Wasabi very, very close to Team TopGunz.
Yeah, and one of the players of TopGunz got eliminated already. That was Waltz. Now Demigod and Newbie.
So the Demigod may get rushed here in this building. So BangKrirk already getting 2 knocks and 1 elimination. Oh, but Demigod
by that Molotov, and oh, nice play here by Demigod with a G36C. Knocks one down. One more guy left here.
Oh, Demigod going ham right here. Getting 2 knocks with the cover of smoke. He is quite safe there, but oh, Demigod!
Oh.
And Team ActiveHydra has taken out Team TopGunz. Team TopGunz has been eliminated, so we're down to our last 5 teams. Team ActiveHydra from Thailand doing fairly well for themselves. 8 frags to the team's tally, going for that rush. This is what I meant by by trade potential, Cuckoo, in the earlier 2 games. They can get, they are able to get 2 players knocked and still win the fight.
Right, and TopGunz had the opportunity there to actually defeat ActiveHydra, but Demigod not able to clutch it for TopGunz.
He managed to get 2 knocks though from the rushing ActiveHydra. Unfortunately, 3 was not the lucky number for him, so as he goes down, but they will be in the 6th spot coming into day 2 tomorrow. So we see BulShark here just gonna go for this push onto GELIDA LARIMAR. So GELIDA LARIMAR only has 2 players left. Turi Onyx Esports has been eliminated. So we're down to our last 4 teams. Who will make it to the top 3 now? We have BangKrirk BulWolf, FaZe Clan, GELIDA LARIMAR, and ActiveHydra. ActiveHydra doing a lot of work in game number 3.
And these are all Thai teams hosted. So again, all the Thai players are just dominating all the other countries.
Definitely. So again, it's not a surprise considering they do have the bulk of the bulk of the leaderboard is consisting of Thai teams, but Shark currently out in the zone. But Basit has gotten the knock onto Poke9. Baja will be claimed by the play zone. Basit has gotten the knock onto Poke9, and Poke9 has been eliminated.
And look at BangKrirk, they're down to 1 last player. All of a sudden, Toasted.
They were doing very well though.
What a turn of events here for BangKrirk.
Sutawan Jr., the only sole survivor for Team BangKrirk. He will need all that smoke cover if he wants to stay in the running for the top 3 position, but he gets shot at, I believe, from Team GELIDA LARIMAR. Team GELIDA LARIMAR, Basit probably the only person shooting in that direction, but let's take a look at ActiveHydra going up against FaZe Clan. Shark has gotten Mr. 5 from FaZe Clan. Tony K has been revived, and Mr. 5 has been eliminated. They're going to go for the ring around the Rosie. And they got the knock on to Tony K. Tony K has been eliminated. So BulShark, the only remaining player for Team FaZe Clan. So you're right, again, what a turn of events for Team FaZe Clan. They had 3 players coming into this fight, and now they're only down to BulShark.
And unfortunately, Tony K wasn't able to do his usual, which is eliminate players, and got killed there by ActiveHydra.
So BulShark managed to get the elimination on I4T, but let's take a look at where they are right now. And Jaffias will probably go for this finish there. He is quite close to Basit. Oh, but he puts his back around to Basit. He will be able to find Basit. He will go for the shoot, and Team ActiveHydra claims the final chicken dinner for day 1 of the finals. Team ActiveHydra will be
wow,
the
they got 12 kills. Toasted. 12 kills for ActiveHydra.
Where was this ActiveHydra though?
Yeah, they came out of nowhere, and they actually defeated FaZe Clan together with LARIMAR, the team LARIMAR here, who had 7 kills. So again, toasted. What a turn of events
What a
here
turn of events, correct. And exactly,
for
and
all
the
the
top
teams.
4 teams, there's actually 2 teams which actually I believe uh, they finished quite high up in the previous 2 games. So ActiveHydra from out of nowhere actually claiming the third and final chicken dinner for this evening.
Right, right. And congratulations again to them. Uh, you take it away, Toasted.
So Team GELIDA LARIMAR with 7 kills will come in second place. FaZe Clan unfortunately not able to get into that chicken dinner position, but they will bring home 10 kills. So that's the second highest there. And Team BangKrirk BulWolf with only 3 kills. The good thing for Team Onyx is they finished in 5th. So this will definitely bring them a bit higher in the leaderboard coming into day number 2. So let's take a look at the results screens while we wait for it to be tallied. Right now we still have Tokio Striker, so unfortunately Tokio Striker not able to be in the top 4. I believe they were the second team to be eliminated from Vikendi. So of course, like you mentioned, Kuku, FaZe Clan will definitely take over their place as top of the leaderboard coming into day 2. But what do you think Onyx chances of actually breaking into top 4 by the end of today?
It'll be a big boost for them, especially in Vikendi. We saw how good they were mid-game till the very end before they died. And looks like we have SKYFIGHT winning on the second game, but not really playing good on the third game. So we're going to see a different ranking here once we get confirmation of the scoreboard being updated.
Okay, so there you go. The score has been updated, and what a turn of events! ActiveHydra actually claiming top spot. So FaZe Clan knocked down by ActiveHydra there. GELIDA LARIMAR coming up 3 positions, while BangKrirk drops down to SKYFIGHT still on the cusp of breaking into top 4, but Tokio Striker probably the team with the highest dropped, dropping out 3 placings down to 6.
Yep, and it's kind of surprising. ActiveHydra getting the top #1 spot on day #1, but still expectations for FaZe Clan. I mean, they are still at the second place. I mean, on the rank #2 here on our scoreboard. Then again, there are other teams right on the bottom spot here. Like we have Team X-Force from Cambodia, one of the PMCO teams, who is playing in this finals here on GamelinG of Asia. They have to improve starting tomorrow. Get those chicken dinners up so that they can actually be in the top 4. Only the top 4 teams toasted will win, or will actually be included in the prize pool.
Exactly. So I'm quite surprised Distrik51 Esports did not make it into at least the top 5, considering they were quite an aggressive team. But I guess because Mr. Ya's not playing, because Mr. Ya has been their top frag for the team, so maybe Mr. Ya not playing took a bit of morale down for Distrik51 and TopGunz as well. TopGunz and Story Esports, Are You Kidding, NGID, XPLAY and FROMHELL. They definitely have another shot at this top 4 position, but they really need to step it up if they want to break into the top 4, because it's getting further and further apart, the points.
You are actually correct. Toasted with that. So the best thing that other teams can do now here, I mean, for me, like TopGunz, XPLAY, FROMHELL, they have to find a different rotation here. Change it up a bit, because it's going to be the same thing tomorrow. Erangel, Miramar, Vikendi. So that's all they need to do here. Whenever they engage, they don't really have to engage right away, especially in the early stages of the game. So those are the things that I actually saw in this on day #1 that these other teams has to improve on, and maybe we can actually find a different rank 1 team. And actually, that's possible, Toasted, because from the history of GamelinG tournaments here, like from GamelinG Gauntlet Season 2, the top 13th team actually won the tournament after day 1. So on day 2, they won multiple chicken dinners. They were at top 13, and they beat, I think it was Blacklist International from the Philippines. They overthrown them on rank number 1. So again, those are the things that they have to think about for tomorrow.
Yes, you're right, Kuku. So tomorrow, do catch GamelinG, the finals for day 2. Last 3 games of Season 3 Ace of Asia. Same time, same maps, same order. Erangel, Miramar, and Vikendi. And we'll see if the top 4 there's any changes. I really hope there is a lot of changes. Maybe hoping to see any tiebreakers here. It seems that currently teams, FaZe Clan currently still with 23 kills, quite top frag there. But we'll see how tomorrow will come around. So do catch us there at 9 p.m. same time, guys. Kuku, any last words?
Well, any last words? Thank you very much to Toasted, to you, bro. And also thank you very much to all of the viewers who watch GamelinG's Ace of Asia Season 3 Grand Finals Day 1. Again, this is your resident shoutcaster here on GamelinG, Kuku TV. We will see you tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to cast for tomorrow, but hopefully I will. How about you, Toasted?
I'm really humbled by the fact that I get to cast with the great Kuku himself. So thank you guys as well, and thank you, Kuku, for being a great shoutcaster here, a great dual casting partner with me. And
yeah, first time.
Yes, exactly. It's the first time we're doing it. So thank you very much to all the viewers. So of course, don't forget to check out GamelinG's page and view all their socials. Yeah.
Also the website posted.
Oh yes, and their website as well. So their website will be updated with all the events, and of course today's finals will be updated there as well. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, and goodbye and good night.
Good night.